Hello, Sarah. We're not crocheting today. Hi, June. My wrists are still bugging me pretty bad, so I decided I need to make cards for Lisa, so I'm just going to work on cards. I haven't crocheted one thing this week at all. And I'm afraid to. I'm afraid to crochet and not get better. So, I don't know. I don't know. It's not good. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Laura. So, I came on and made one card in advance so I could kind of be prepped for it. So that's the card that I made. And Lisa wants some cards without any sentiments on it. This way she can use it for multiple occasions. And I struggle making cards with no sentiments. So, but this way, if she only has a couple of cards left with nothing on them, she can use them for birthday, she can use them for Mother's Day, she can use them for sympathy. And the hummingbirds are just starting to come to Nova Scotia right now, so I thought I would make some hummingbird cards. I've been like so unmotivated this week, like not being able to crochet. I've been down in the dumps, I'm not going to lie. So I got 4 more. Well, I got two already colored in, and I kind of colored them differently. I'm just playing around. So I have, I don't know, I'll just color a couple more in. Hi, Connie. Hi, Catherine. Hi, Lisa Lou. We got Quilted Cupcake. Connie. Hi, Connie. I can see you this week, Connie. So yeah, and I just have some Stampin' Up! Blends and some Copic markers. These are alcohol ink markers. And I'm using Stampin' Up! Basic white cardstock. So yeah. Hi, Miss Brenda. Are we still on for tomorrow? Hi, Robin. I know, crochet helps my mood too, and I haven't been able to crochet at all this week. So it's been like, it's been rough. Not gonna lie. And my team lost 2 games in a row, so I'm like, I'm getting pissed off. I'm getting pissed off. Should I be used to it? Absolutely, but be nice to get over the hump. Be nice to get over the hump. Robin, your turtle was amazing. I think you should make more. I think you should. You know, the second one will be easier. The second one will be easier. It will be. Prove me wrong, make another one. Okay, what time you want me at your house? I'm not a troublemaker. I'm not. I'm not. Do I have any errands that need to be done beforehand? Nah, I don't think so. I'm off tomorrow, so I'm free all day. Oops. Did I not turn my volume off? Just hold on. Oh, I guess I didn't. I thought I turned my volume up. Hi, Sherry. Like, I still don't know if I should take some more crochet with me tomorrow. I have no idea. Because I don't know what's sold. Well, besides the picture that I took. Walmart, Michaels, absolutely. I'm not buying no yarn. Unless they have brown in stock. Take it just in case. Well, I was thinking of maybe taking just like maybe 2 loaf dogs. And then I had, I can't, there's no comments on my phone, so I got to keep looking over here. I have my laptop set up where I can see comments. I had a customer ask me 2 days ago if I can make a small lobster. So I went on Etsy today and I found a small no-sew lobster that was from My Fox Den Life. And I mean, it doesn't look hard or anything, but I just like the burning is not going away in my wrist, so but she wants it for Friday, so I'm gonna have to try to get that done. Maybe tomorrow night. And I think lobsters would do well here in Nova Scotia. The one I did last year, no, I'm not doing any more of those. That lobster turned out big. It takes like 2.5 hours to do. And no. And it's all from Jade's Fidget. Not a no. I just no. I don't feel like doing anymore. I made 3, and I think I sold 2, but it took a long time for them to sell. Yeah, I'm not making any more. Do a 12-hour turtle? No. Oh heck no. No, no. This turtle, this lobster looks fairly easy. Like, and she's got YouTube videos for like any tricky bits. So, I just bought it today, so I haven't really looked it over. I'm sorry you can't see what I'm doing, but I'll hold up what I'm doing every now and again. It's just too hard for me to try to angle my phone down. Hi, Sharon. Hi, CC Girl 83. Hi, Nancy. So, yeah, this video this week, I've got 12 cards made for the week. That's it. I just unmotivated. I don't know. I've been very blah this week. And I had all good intentions of buying some embroidery files, getting my embroidery machine up and running, but my craft room is such a disaster. I just don't want to deal with it. These are Copic sketch markers. They're alcohol ink based, and I'm just coloring in my my hummingbird. So the hummingbird is a rubber stamp, and you have to use Memento ink, because if you don't, your ink will bleed when you use the marker. So I came down and I made one card just so I could have one card prepped so I knew what I was doing. But that's the card. So Lisa wants cards without any sentiments on it, so that's what I made. And this is still wet, but I took Stickles glitter glue and I went in the center of my flowers. You probably can't see the shininess, but it's glitter glue. So it's a really good pattern, but for market prepping, it's not for me. So yeah. So I have a few of them colored in already. I did a few before I jumped on. So now I'm just going to take my scissors, and I'm just going to fussy cut out my hummingbirds. So yeah, oops. Oh, Brenda, I will bring out my table runner for you to look at. I don't know. I think it might be too narrow. But I guess we can hold the heat transfer up to it and see like what it looks like. I mean, it's better than what I have right now, which is that stupid vinyl banner from Vistaprint. I hate that banner. Hate it. So I just fussy cut them out. You're not late, Nancy. Do I have any poop bags with a miniature schnauzer on them? I do not have a miniature schnauzer. No, I have a husky, a pit bull, a wiener dog. I have a lab. I have a bull terrier. I mean, I can probably find a mini schnauzer. I think the embroidery file to buy is like $6. Because I just can't, the poop bags don't sell well for me, so I can't, like, I bought a few breeds that I thought would be popular, but I can't afford to buy them all. But where are you located in Canada? Because shipping to the States, you're probably looking at $15 to $20 just to ship it, right? So which bites. That's why I kind of don't That's why I don't really promote like selling online or anything like that. But I mean, I have sold and shipped to the States before, but it's pretty expensive to ship to the States from Canada, and vice versa, I think, too. And then I think Canada Post is talking about going on strike again. So I think I heard May they might be going on strike again, so I don't know. Probably not a good idea. So frustrating. Excuse me. Okay. Yeah, I mean, if you're willing to, I can't talk today. If you're willing to meet me, not a problem. Not a problem. So, do you have Instagram or Facebook? Because what I'll do is I'll show you a picture of the well, I might even be able to link it in the chat for you to look at it if you want. But I can certainly send you a link to the pattern just so you can see a picture of it. But she's got pretty much every dog breed going. There's like 27 pages of poop bag designs. You have Instagram and okay. So message me on Instagram and we'll go from there. And I sell the poop bags for $15 each, and they come with a roll of poop bags. It's been a while since I made cards on a live. This is all I used to do when I had, when I was, before my channel turned to crochet. And I was a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. This is what I used to do every week on live. So I got a bunch of my hummingbirds colored and cut out. So I'm going to put them aside. So this is the stamp set I'm using. This is an old retired Stampin' Up! Set. It's called A Touch of Ink. People love hummingbirds, so not a problem at all. So then I just die cut out a bunch of scalloped rectangles. I die cut out a bunch of flower die cuts. So now I'm just going to make the so there's a stamp that you stamp your flower, and then there's an outline. So I'll just show you. I'll stamp. So I just stamped it in purple. And then I have black. So that's what it looks like. So I'm going to do 6 of these and then I'll set them aside. So when I'm making cards, I kind of do like an assembly line. You have a lot in your yard, Robin? Hummingbirds? I used to love having my hummingbird feeder up. Not my hummingbird feeder. I used to have just a bird feeder up. But then the darn raccoons kept getting into my bird feeder. And then they dug up my lawn, so I took my bird feeder down. Which is a pain because I used to love sitting on my deck and watching the birds come. But my neighbor feeds the stray cats with like cheap, wet, canned cat food, and that attracts the raccoons too. So, yay me. Yay me. Yeah, we got tons of squirrels. So the other night, I don't think I mentioned this on my channel the other day, but me and Dave take turns letting Milo out at night, like the last pee break before bed. And I had just fired up my hockey game, so I mean, when I watch hockey, like I'm watching hockey. And all of a sudden, I just heard Dave screaming, like, don't you hear me? Like, get your ass down here, blah, blah, blah. So, and we have a floodlight. We check, we do porcupine patrol every night because we've had porcupines in our backyard before. Our last dog got quilled. And I guess when Dave opened the door to do the porcupine check, the porcupine was like right next to the door, like right up against the house. So when he did the porcupine patrol, he didn't see the porcupine right away. I don't know how he managed to get Milo in the garage without attacking the porcupine. But yeah, he was helping for me to, like, yelling at me to come help. I didn't even hear him. I didn't even hear him. And what a time we had getting the stupid thing out of our yard. Yeah, I'm with a broom trying to, like, because I don't know where he came under the fence. I don't know what part of the fence he got in, but we eventually got him out of the yard. Oh my. Fun times. But I went to do porcupine patrol last night, and I was with the flashlight floodlight, and I was going like this, and I seen a rabbit, but I thought it was on the other side of the fence. But the way it was running, like, it was running really, like, at a weird angle. It was in our backyard, so it's a good thing I didn't let Milo out until they crawled under the fence, and I'm like, got lots of critters in our area. Hello, Debbie. Yeah, so. And the thing I like about the stamp set, it's not 100% line up accurate, which I like because you can be off a little bit and it's no big deal. So after the live, I might go upstairs and start watching the Tampa Bay and Florida series. But I mean, my team has to advance to even worry about the next round, so. But I'm rooting for Tampa. Oh, my dog would try to kill. But if he got quilled, it would be a disaster because he hates the veterinarians. Like, we have to, like, drug him just to take him to a normal vet. It would not be good. Would not be good. Okay. So, I got all of my hummingbirds cut out. I got all of my flowers done. So now I have a bunch of these cut out. So I'm just going to stamp some flowers in some different colors. I'll show you one as I get it done. So I'm going to do crushed curry, Highland heather, and petal pink. So, and what I do is I'll stamp one, and then I'll do the petal pink on all of them. Hi, Carla. Hi, Judy. Oh, Brenda has geese in her yard, too. So then I just have my chamois that is wet that I just clean between color changes. It's stained, but it works. Okay, so I'm done with the petal pink. So I'm just gonna close that one up. And I'm done with that color. Done with the purple. Done with the green. So let's do yellow next. So then I just gonna do all the yellow. And I'm not having the flowers like overlapping or anything. Yeah, geese are pretty horrible. I guess their poop is quite messy. Oh, I don't know how he got Malo in the garage because he doesn't have a collar on. So I don't know how he grabbed him. I don't know. It was, and this was like 10 o'clock at night, so it would not have been good. Yeah. Okay, so the next color I have is Bermuda Bay. And this is a really dark color, so I'm gonna probably stamp off and then stamp onto my card. So pretty. I'm glad he didn't get quilled either. Would have been awful. Okay. So now I'm going to take my outline stamp and go over all the flowers. So I'll show you once I get one done. And this is my mess. I just have a sheet of printer paper under my work surface. Like the stamp set's kind of like abstract. That's why I like it. So I got 12 cards done the day before yesterday. Another 6 done tonight. I'll probably make another 12 and then that should be good for her for a while. And see, I usually get ink all over me. I shouldn't be wearing my good shirt doing this. Should not be wearing my good shirt. I need an apron. Would I wear it though? Probably not. Okay, so those are all done. Cottontail Crafts apron. Maybe. I mean, if we end up not stenciling that table runner tomorrow, I might be able to put that on the apron. Possibly. Okay, just hold on a sec. I need some... I have these alcohol wipes down here. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Lucy. Just to get some of the... Try to get some of the ink off me. Okay. I have wipes down here somewhere too, but... Okay, so now I have what's called Stampin' Up! Dimensionals, and what they are is they're just these little glue foamy dots. And what I'm going to do is put 3 of them on the back of my stamped flower. Then I peel off the backs. And then I'm just going to layer it on top of, so it's lifted up. So it's dimensional. And then I'm going to do that for all 6 of my flowers. So once I get my card laid out, it's just kind of like an assembly line, right? But this is a very easy design. Yeah, I have an embroidery machine, but to get that made into an embroidery file, I think it would just be way too many stitches. So, and these are so cheap, like, I wouldn't wear it. I mean, I usually wear old clothes when I'm doing this. I have lots of clothes that are already stained and everything. So. So I don't know when I'll get to crochet this week. Haven't crocheted 1 stitch. I want to, but okay. So I have these card bases that I got from Stampin' Up! Quite a while ago. So now I'm just going to take my Tombow glue and glue them to the front of my cards. Like, even just squeezing the bottle of glue, like, I can feel it in my wrists. So, has not been a good week. Hi, Kathy. But I gotta try to pump out at least that 1 little lobster. For Kelly at work. Well, a customer at work. Well, she asked me last week, she goes, she's the one that bought, she's the one that requested the crow and then ordered all the the baby puffins or whatever. She comes to me last week. She goes, "Can you make a monkey in a barrel?" Nope. Nope. So then she came to me the day before yesterday and she goes, I have another request. I said, okay. Not knowing what's going to come out of her mouth, but she's like, "Can you make a small lobster?" And I said, I will look for a pattern and see what I can do. So I went on Etsy and I found a small lobster. I bought it. It's no-sew. It looks fairly easy. But I'll probably not tackle that till tomorrow. Well, I put the tens machine on last night, and I think I had it set too high because when I took it off, my wrist felt worse. I think I just had it turned up too high and it was too intense. But at the time, it was like it felt good at the time, but Dave's like, "No, you gotta not go like too high." So yeah, I think I did more damage. I think I did more damage. So I know, I know. I know I should go to my doctor. I just don't want to hear the words, "You got to stop." That's why I haven't gone. I don't want to hear the words. I don't think I can handle that right now, so. If I have to concentrate on other things right now, and even if I only get 1 or 2 things done a week, it's better than nothing. And I'm going to take a break from the Bernat blanket yarn and maybe just do Parfait Chunky and see how that goes. I'm willing to try that. But I have so much blanket yarn that I just bought, like, I don't know. It's bumming me out, you guys. It's bumming me out. Like, see, I can. Okay, so I got all my card bases done. So now I just have to take my hummingbird, and I'm going to use the same dimensionals on my hummingbird. And the Stampin' Up! Dimensionals come in different sizes. Oh, here. So I've got like little ones and big ones. Because the little ones I put like on the tip of his wings. Because I don't want any saggy bits on my card. Yeah, moderation. I'm trying. It's really hard. And if my freaking hockey team would smarten the heck up and, you know, that would bring me a little bit of joy. But no, they gotta lose 2 games in a row. Like, smarten up. Smarten up. So then I started a new game. Fishing Clash. I've been fishing. But that's frustrating me because I am not paying real money to play a freaking game. So when I go into these fishing tournaments, I can't win squat because I don't want to upgrade my fish. So that game's frustrating me. I might have to find something else. But I mean, it is kind of relaxing. The graphics are really cool. Oh, at least they made it this far. No. No, Debbie. No, that's not what I'm looking for. They played with absolutely no emotion last night whatsoever. I'm like, oh, here we go again. Deja vu all over again. Well, if they don't make it past this round, they better blow this team up. Because I just spent over $300 on a freaking jersey. You know, we still watch. We still watch. Who am I kidding? I'm going to be a fan until the day I die. I ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere. There, your hand quilter. I crochet as well. Really? I don't know. Surgery scares me. See, the problem with my wrists is I ran an industrial embroidery machine for 15 years. So I was hooping garments all day long. The repetition of pushing hoops into the garment over and over and over again for 15 years is what has screwed my wrists. And I had to give up that job because of my wrists. And I quit that in 2015. And when did I start I've been crocheting since I was like in my early 30s, but the plushies I've been maybe doing for 5-6 years, but I was doing them in acrylic. I've only been doing the plushies for like 2 years, but yeah, I think it's just catching up with me, right? But I don't remember my wrists bothering me with Parfait Chunky. This has all started when I gave up Parfait Chunky because the quality was so crappy, and I switched to blanket yarn. That's when it all really started. So I don't know, I might just have to go back to trying Parfait Chunky and see how that goes. And if that's the case, then instead of using Bernat every day, I'll just have to use like Bernat once a week and limit myself, because I don't want to give up doing I don't want to give up doing the crochet. Like, I don't. Crud. I don't. And the thought of giving it up makes me... I'll get depressed if I can't crochet. And then with my mom in a home and everything, like, it would not be good. It would not be good. I mean, my last Parfait Chunky order, I've only used the Green Goblin, and the quality was really good. Um, so, so I got all the cards done. So before I put on my glitter glue, because this is going to have to be put on and set aside to dry for a couple of hours, I have a Cottontail Crafts stamp that I stamp on the back of my cards, and I'm probably going to do it in green because most of the card has green on it. So yeah, I mean, I might have to just switch back and forth, right? But really limit myself with the Bernat. But I got to be able to crochet to be able to test that theory. I mean, this is going to be backwards to you probably, but I just stamp my logo on the back of the card. But there's just some things that look better in the Bernat than the other chenille yarn, like those loaf cats and loaf dogs. I just think they look better in Bernat. So I want to do another Swift the Seagull holding the French fry. There's so much I want to do. I want to do some more Snuggle Beans crochets, dragons that, you know, that I just pattern tested for. Like, I did get my order of 35mm eyes. So I thought about decorating those tonight on my live, but then I'm like, well, Lisa needs cards, so let's do cards for Lisa. So there's the card. So I'm just going to add my glitter glue, stickles, and I'm just going to put a thin layer on. And you're probably not going to see the glitter on camera. But and then I'll just lay them on my table to dry overnight. I usually use I usually have these Stampin' Up! Embellishments that I like to use, but I had the Stickles glitter glue, so I might as well use that. But I would like to fire up my embroidery machine this week. I would. I have thought about, you know, going online and looking up the latest Stampin' Up! Catalog, but then I'm like, no, because I want to buy stuff. Nope, not going down that rabbit hole. Okay. Yep. All right, so there is the cards. Oops. Try not to ruin my stickles. So it's really hard for me to do cards without sentiments on them. I'm so used to sentiments, but she wants like all occasion cards with nothing on them. So I think these turned out pretty good. I'm pretty happy with them. So yeah, I'm gonna just leave these down here to dry. Thank you. Thank you. I mean, it does feel good to make some cards. I mean, and like I was talking to Lisa the other day, and she said that one of the other card makers that she used to have in there stopped bringing cards over. So now that I know that, maybe it'll get me back into making the cards again. So but this is a nice set too. This is Color and Contour, and these are the coordinating dies. So I mean, I do love Stampin' Up. They've got like great quality products. It's just I couldn't afford to be a demonstrator anymore. I wasn't making any money at it, so I had to stop. But I mean, they have like all these coordinating inks, coordinating cardstock. Like, I mean, I love Stampin' Up. Well, I want to thank everybody for sticking with me. There's like almost 60 people in here. And I was a little worried that I'm not going to be crocheting. People might not want to stick around. I understand if I lose some subscribers because I know some people, they're not into other crafts. You know what I mean? Like they might not be interested in seeing other types of crafts. So I appreciate you guys sticking around. I really do. Just trying to tidy up a little bit. My room is such a mess. Oh, so I might enable other people to spend more money? Maybe. I think a few people have bought embroidery machines like after I bought mine. I think maybe 1 or 2 people bought 3D printers. I kind of do regret buying the printer, if I'm being honest. I mean, it's so expensive. But I mean, you can make really cool things. Like Dave was playing around with the size of the eggs. Like I'm not making no small dragons that are going to fit in this. Oh heck no. Nope. But I could crochet like a little bunny or something to go in that. But here are my little lobster keychains. Well, that one messed up. That one got messed up. That one kind of got messed up too. Yeah, there's a few of them that got messed up. But I made this little skull. I only did 5. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe Halloween. Who knows? But yeah, That's it. That's all I got. That's all I got. You just got the mini? I'll give you a skull, Brenda. You can give it to your sister. You can keep one for yourself. Okay. So I'm going to take a picture of my cards so I can make a thumbnail for my video. Oh. Susie would love. Okay, I'll give you one. I'll put it on the bench so I won't forget it tomorrow. So you said 10 o'clock? Okay. 10 o'clock works for me. Do you want me to bring you a coffee? I'll chat with you later. Okay, it shouldn't be long. It's long like early in the morning, but if I go through the lineup like around 9:40, it shouldn't be too bad. Shouldn't be. Okay, I'll see you around 10 then, Miss Brenda. Oh, really, Melinda? Little platypus might look cute in a egg. Yeah. You're knitting while I'm working on cards? I know most crafters are multi-crafters. But I don't know. This video, I gotta make some more stuff this week, or else I'm gonna have nothing to show. And I have no market this weekend. So I have 18 cards done so far. That's it. Hi, Jansky. Yeah, so that's it. Thank you, everybody. I'm going to jump off and go watch some hockey. Maybe look over that lobster pattern. Because I'm going to do it in perfect chunky because she wants a small lobster, so. All right. All right, we'll see you next week. Bye.